nhiều. Thế nên là phong độ của Lương Chí Dũng thời gian gần đây
Yeah.
cũng là không cao.
Wonder if that is in part to the playing conditions.
I feel like on that shot, you easily could have gone low ball like that, or you could have just gone high ball and gone to essentially the same spot. Just preference.
Yeah, and sometimes playing on the new felt and the slickness, playing with a high ball, it's a little bit. You're playing more of a bend.
Mm.
Can be a little harder at times.
Hoàng Sao phải mai mới đánh anh em ạ, mai đánh vòng loại trực tiếp.
There we go.
Đây chính là tay cờ đã để
Well, he's off
thua
to the
trước Hoàng
races,
Sao ở
3-0.
trong trận đấu ngày hôm qua với tỷ số là 9-7.
I don't feel like Zung's made a ton of errors. I mean, just hasn't
Ngày
really
hôm qua
gone
thì
in his
tưởng
favor
chừng như
yet.
là sẽ có ván hiu hiu
Yeah,
ở trong
he's
trận đấu giữa
left him
Maluto và
long,
Hoàng
left him
Sao, nhưng mà
tough
cuối cùng thì Maluto triệt đúng con
the
9.
options arise, and Maluto's just been handling business
Triệt
thus
con
far.
9 ở ván cuối cùng luôn.
Yeah, I mean, there was that interchange on the push out. A little bit of like a back and forth.
So
Lúc này thì ở
this
nhánh
gets
thắng
into
chúng
the
ta đã có
final
những tay cơ vượt
64
qua được
single elimination.
vòng tiếp
Yep,
theo, được
races to 10
tiếp vào vòng loại
starting
trực tiếp, đó
tomorrow.
là Lương Đức Thiện, Đặng Thành Kiên và
And
Dương Quốc
everyone's
Hòa.
trying to make the big
Trong khi đó
show,
thì
race to
ở nhánh
13,
thua,
claim themselves as the
thì
fourth
Trịnh Văn Bình đã giành chiến thắng
Universal
trước Tristan
Chinese Taipei Open
để
champion.
là tay cơ tiếp
We've
theo
already
có mặt ở
discussed
vòng
in
loại trực tiếp.
previous matches. Ko Ping Chung
Trong đó
won the
các trận đấu còn
first,
lại thì vẫn
Carlo
đang đánh.
Biotto won the second, and Jeffrey Roto won the third. So far it's been all Taiwan and Philippines as far as winners.
One and
Rồi bây
two
giờ sẽ là
down.
cơ hội dành cho Lương Chí Dũng này.
So look at the 3.
How do you feel when your opponent comes up and pulls the template rack for you?
Đó là cơ hội dành cho Afan Maluto chứ.
Depends on the opponent.
For me, I mean, if I call him up or her up and I just say, "Hey, can you give me a hand with the template?" I just feel like for me, if they get out of their chair and come grab the template, I don't know, sometimes I get a little territorial. I feel like I'm at the table, like I don't know. I mean, I think they do it most of the time out of like a helping hand. It's just an interesting situation. I always cringe when my opponent comes up to help move the template rack without really asking me, and then they like bump a ball. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Why are you at the table?
Được, một cái bi rất khó và Maluto đã
Some
xử
good
lý thành
queuing
công. Bây
there.
giờ thì hình bi mở toang rồi.
Yeah, it was all too easy to find yourself underneath of that 5.
Yeah, he's pretty straight here.
Yeah, you may have to just settle for stopping the queue or really punching out. Yeah, just kind of held it there. Ooh, this is going to be potentially a very pretty shot.
Get on that
He'll have
button.
more bend than this, but if he's hitting this target area, it's definitely going to be banana-ing.
Oh, so it's gonna be like this.
Not quite that much, but if he catches right there and then draws back between the 7-9, it'd be a really pretty shot.
Let's see the replay button. Look at that.
Ok, đây rồi. Đây sẽ là cơ hội dành cho Lương Chí
Dũng.
Dũng chết cái luôn đi. Ui rồi ôi,
Wow.
không chết cái.
I don't think he's
Một
on
chút
the
may
point,
mắn dành
but
cho
it's
Maluto ở
gotta
trong
be
pha xử
pretty
lý vừa rồi.
close.
Còn đấy mà chết cái thì ngon luôn.
Yeah, and that 5 may be just cuttable, but it is very, very scrawny.
Yeah, not a lot to work with there. I mean, this is center of the cue ball. Edge. Look at that angle.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what you get to come to the table too. How's he hit it?
Needs to slow down a little bit.
Lương Chí Dũng đã xử lý
Beauty.
thành công bên số 5. Ra vì sóng
Drills
quá
it.
khó.
Get
Doesn't
to
get
do it
that.
again. Here you go. Reverse bank on the 6 underneath you. Natural shape. 2 rails out for the 7 in the left side. I think he's playing safe. Now it's kind of hard to tell. I think he was playing safe.
Yeah, I think he was playing safe too, but
It's good speed.
yeah, getting it right to the rail.
The cut's there. Talk about a thin cut. I mean, he says, I made mine.
Yeah, I mean, if he just plays center high ball, I do believe that the cue will kind of come in contact with the second
Yeah.
rail in here.
Yeah, it's going to come up nicely for the 7. I mean, 7 plays pretty much every pocket. So all he has to do is just make this ball stay out of that top left. I don't know. He might be playing 2 rails safe, kind of down there behind the 9.
Yeah, that's the more I look
Working
at that cut, the more I'm thinking that's the.
drills it. Here
Quá
we
chính
are.
xác
How's
với
he get
pha
on the
xử
7?
lý vừa rồi của
7 and
Maluto. Tình hình
outside.
nghe có vẻ hơi khó dành cho Lương Chí Dũng rồi anh em ạ. 4-0 rồi.
It's a little awkward, but
7 in the corner and play like a big 3 rail. Oh wow, my drawing is getting great as the night goes on. Oh
overcut it.
no.
Overcut it, trying to avoid running into the 8, and just catches the. Hoy.
So how do you beat this scratch?
Smooth stroke.
Smooth.
Yeah, you can avoid that scratch by an inch, but it looks like he's just going to be slicing it in the side.
Well, that's how you avoid the scratch. There's a
That's
trick
another
question.
This needs to
Ồ,
get some
Maluto trượt
legs.
7 rồi và bây giờ sẽ là cơ hội
Come
dành
on,
cho Lương Chí
baby,
Dũng.
bro.
Ui, điều hơi khó bên số 8. Con này mình nghĩ là Lương Chí Dũng vẫn sẽ xử lý được thôi.
All
It
right.
is sliceable.
50-yard line to say the least. Wow. Trying to
Lương
get
Chí
on the
Dũng là tay
board
cờ
here.
Việt Nam đầu tiên lọt vào vòng tứ kết của
0-3.
giải vô địch thế giới
Race
9 bi.
to 9.
I think this is going to be potentially the line coming around 3 rails.
Vẫn là một tình huống điều 3 băng rất thoát tay. Và có lẽ bây giờ sẽ là điểm số đầu tiên dành cho Lương Chí Dũng.
Getting it done.
Yeah, those are such nervy shots too when it feels like you're just staring at the side pocket and
Look at his feet
trying not to think about it.
shifting in his shoes.
1-3 dành cho tay cờ của Việt Nam chúng ta.
Zung on the board. 1-3 and breaking. We'll see what he does out of the box here. Yeah, on that last shot, he got down and then he kind of shifted a little bit like a twist left and right in his shoes almost.
Almost kind of like a golfer in the bunker, kind of really settling in.
Mm-hmm. Found it interesting that he wasn't like fully planted. These players are cognizant of the players next to them. I've seen them kind of, really keeping an eye out, making sure they're not getting in each other's lines.
Yeah, that's professionalism and gamemanship for sure. Just realizing how much focus and attention this game requires and trying not to interfere with anybody else's time at the table is just showing utmost respect.
Zung's nickname is the Wizard of Pool. And it looks like he's taken 2 silver medals at the Southeast Asian Games.
All right, what's this one ball look like? Ooh. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3. 1-3.
It's hard to tell how much room we have to the rail. Looks pretty darn close.
Yeah. Definitely within a chalk's distance. Just gonna
Pushing
push
out.
out. Yeah,
Trying to decide here. So he is pushing. Just pumping the 8. Makes the angle even harder on the 1. I don't know if he has enough room to be able to hold that cue ball behind that 7 and just send the 1 up table.
Yeah, it feels like it's gonna
Leak.
catch the right hand side and leak out for sure.
That or double if he tries to hold it. Oh, gives it back, says, show me your plan.
Yeah. Does it have enough room to slide underneath of the 5 if it's frozen with an inside ball? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think he was looking at playing off the 1 into the 5 maybe.
Yeah, banking the 1 back by the pocket he's standing by if that's the move.
Oh, wow. That's always harsh when you play push, your opponent declines, and then you give a ball in hand. Especially on a ball like that he knew. I mean, he had visibility on the ball the whole time. He was just trying to get very, very tactical.
Yeah.
I wonder what his plan was there.
Thinking he was trying to go rail first and flick off of it and kind of send the 1 over where the 5's at and go up table, but
I never even thought about playing the actual double kiss itself, too.
Yeah, that's...
Well, this is a good starting point for Zoom. 1-3, winner breaks. He wins this game. It's 2-3, and he's breaking. So all of a sudden, that 0-3 start is pretty much a wash. These are 4-inch pockets on Rasan Akuras. They're playing on CPBA Royal Series cloth in gray. And these are the Dynasphere Palladium balls. A couple of our sponsors here. Nice look on the 4. So he's just gonna slide out of there, trying to avoid the 6. You think?
Yep. It's a stun ball and play the top left corner of that box. It's
doable. It's a little bit touchy trying to hold for that 6, but I mean he could potentially come off the 5 and then back kind of up table to play the 6 in the right side over here.
I think he's going to play a high inside ball and go underneath of the 6, but he is looking at your line. It is more natural.
Hoàng Sao ngày mai mới đánh anh em ạ. Hoàng Sao mai mới đánh nhá. Hoàng Sao mai đánh vòng loại trực tiếp. Còn đây là những trận đấu của vòng cuối cùng. Nhánh thua vừa rồi là một tình huống điều bi rất chi tiết đến từ Lương Trí Dung.
Oh, it's gotta hit a little. Just hair. It's doable.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hold the cue ball though.
Yeah.
Con này má hơi mỏng.
Actually slice it in with an inside ball and
cái má này
come
mình
to
nghĩ
the
là
left
Lương
side
Trí
and
Dũng
play the 7 in the
một
bottom
hãm lực
right.
hai là đẩy vòng qua bên này luôn.
He's gonna be coming
phương án đẩy vòng sẽ là
ball, right?
phát tay hơn.
Something not like over here-ish.
Như vậy là Lương Trí Dũng quyết định là hãm lực
really,
luôn. Quyết định rất mãnh lực.
Stroke.
Yeah.
bet he's played some one pocket in his life. There we go. Nice, maximizing the line there. Just keeps on getting better and better as he gets closer and closer.
Yeah.
Just a hair draw, play the 9 on the right side.
Yes, indeed. Brings him within 1 with this 9 ball.
2-3 and breaking. All of a sudden he's in the driver's seat. All right, so he broke dry on the last break. Let's see what he gets done here. Did you notice, was he breaking on the right side or left side?
I do
Điểm số thứ
believe that
2
both
dành cho
players
tay
are
cơ của
breaking
Việt
on the
Nam chúng
right
ta.
side, but
Okay. Let's see what kind of action he gets on the 1 ball. Looking for that cut break straight in the side. And then any movement on the cue is just extra. Can't control where the 2 ball is, you know, no pattern racking. You're just at the mercy of wherever it's at. Have you noticed, has everyone been racking the 2 on the back, or has it been random?
I think it's been random.
He put the 2 on the back very specifically there, so let's keep an eye on it. Let's see what the future racks are. I know that's a lot of people, when they play 9 ball, they put the 2 on the back just out of whatever that's called. Sorry, it's getting late.
Articulation is starting to
break down.
Và
break
tiếp theo
down.
của Lương Chí Dũng.
Out of habit. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. So 1 ball came high of the side. So he had more of an angle like this.
Yeah, he did get a wing ball, but
Do you know how to adjust? If you're making the 1 high of the side like that, does that mean that he hit it thin or thick?
thick.
Thick. So then he would need to adjust and hit the ball thinner?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Or play a little bit more draw on the cue ball will also make it go lower, but
gotcha. So you can do
thinner.
two variables depending on what your cue ball is doing as far as crashing through to maybe hit the 9, right? I wonder how
Lương Chí Dũng vừa có một tình huống xử lý đi số 1 không thành công.
Ball path versus what the 1 ball's doing.
I want to count how many times he hit that 1 ball.
Yeah, that was a party. I don't know. Talk about a tight
5
bucket.
times. He hit the 5.
Wow,
the
trời
1
đang
ball
khá
5
lạnh anh
times
em ạ.
with that last
Lương
shot.
Chí Dũng vừa đánh vừa trùm vào khoác kìa.
Does it go by?
Whee. He looks like he's playing the combination. I don't think he was viewing to see if the ball went straight in.
Yeah,
Didn't look like his cue was pointing towards the 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Is he going to hit it firm so that way the cue ball floats down over here, down to the right? Yeah.
Qua một tí nữa. Ui dồi ôi. Đây thì là nguyên má bi số 1 dành cho Afan Maluto. Đây là điều 2 như thế nào thôi.
Yeah, I think that's his only real option. I think if the 4 ball wasn't there, he might have the option to try and get underneath of it, but
you're saying if the 4 ball wasn't there, if the 5 ball wasn't there?
If the 4 ball wasn't there, I feel like it's the line to kind of potentially come underneath of it, but I don't think that's even viable.
Gotcha. Well, here we go. 2 combinations in 1 rack. Oh, it looks like it's chilly in there. Zung has got his sweater on. I see a lot more players these days playing with like an undershirt, kind of like a thermal underneath their jersey or their polo, whatever they're using.
Yeah, most venues in these kind of situations are built to have a lot of people in them, so they have the AC kind of cranking.
Quyết định của Maluto sẽ là ghép 28 và ghép quá hay. Ra vị trí đẹp cho bi số 2 luôn rồi.
Combination and controlling the two ball to perfection.
I think I'd rather be hot than cold, because if I'm hot, I'm just kind of uncomfortable, where when I'm cold, I'm like tight and shivery.
Yeah, actually, when I'm practicing, I practice with a undershirt to kind of be ready in that situation, because having a tight shirt on can kind of change the feeling of your play a little bit.
I thought you wore your clothes small just so you could flex on your opponents.
I haven't had a need to flex or have anything to flex for a good while now.
Wow. Two rails. Yep. Ooh, yep. Perfect.
Rồi, đẹp nhất rồi. Tỷ số chắc chắn sẽ là 4-2 dành cho Avan Maloto.
I can just draw up for the 9.
Look at that ball.
Gorgeous.
No farther than it needed to go. All right. 4-2 and breaking. He's wearing his hoodie on his head.
Excuse me. Yeah, I love it.
He keeps on talking to someone. I'm not sure if someone's watching him from like maybe underneath where the camera's at. He's been moving his cue around and pointing up to the ceiling. So maybe he's talking about maybe there's a register, like an air vent for the AC that's like blowing right down on him.
Gotcha.
I love watching the players when you're like, I don't know what they're saying, but I can guess. My lady, she plays with hand warmers, so she always like has hand warmers in her sweatshirt pockets, or because her hands get so chilly.
Yeah, I cannot play in the cold, or as you know, I can't play in the extreme heat either.
You can always take your shirt off.
Back to my previous statement, that's just not a good idea for anybody.
Anh ở mình lại gặp nhau rồi. Anh có lịch của Hoàng Sao chưa? Hello Phan Hiệp nhá. Lịch của Hoàng Sao đánh xong lượt này thì mới bốc thăm. Bốc thăm cho ngày mai nhá. Chưa có lịch của ngày mai đâu. Bốc thăm lại để đánh vòng 64.
Yeah, these are shots. Yeah, I was just about to say, these are shots where like you think just running right into that 4 ball, the 2's gonna stay there, but you got to have really good contact. I like the idea of pushing out.
Wow, talk about leaving it long. It's about 9 feet of goodness.
I mean, depending on how sporty he's feeling, he could really thin this ball and try and get up into the 6 ball, coming to the 3rd rail. I feel like it's going long.
Cái đừng có rơi là ok.
Originally, right? Was saying I know I can hit the 2 into the 4, but there's no guarantee.
Vị trí có bị cái rất khó dành cho Maloto.
Indeed.
Việt Nam thì lúc này đã có Dương Quốc Hoàng, Lương Đức Thiện, Đặng Thành Kiên và Trịnh Văn Bình, Bình Chuẩn.
He didn't have much more runway to go any deeper there, that's for sure.
I could see him eagle-eyeing this just right in the hole.
What are you going to get afterwards? You're playing into the 7 ball? No.
I think if he just plays it with the touch of inside, he can straighten out. And
touch inside from there, dealing with the back of the pocket? Yikes.
Yeah, I think he's got it. I think as long as he
trận
stays on
đấu của
this
Phạm
line,
Phương
he's
Nam
gonna
đang có
have a
tỷ
look
số
at the
là 8-7. Anh Chúng ta chuyển qua trận của Phạm Phương Nam thử xem anh em nhé.
Wow. Well, we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Hay thế nhở.
I mean,
Rồi
technically,
là
they
pha xử
run
lý
into
rất
the set.
hay đến từ Maluto.
Don't rub it in.
What a shot, though. I mean, like, from the back of the pocket, cutting a 60-degree angle cut.
No fear, just smoke.
对，母球敲到了5号，下赛太
Chuyển
多
qua trận
了，
của Phạm Phương Nam nha anh em nhá.
但这个
trận này đang hay,
结果
trận này đang hay,
可以接
đang
受
căng.
了
还可以的。
对，
Đang là
虽
8-7
然
nhưng về
是
phía
中
tay
间
cơ
没有
nước
办
chủ
法照
nhà
着自己
Liên
路
Chai
线
Sung.
过来，但是碰到其他子球之后，
运气也是
还
不错的
可以来攻击4号。
Vừa nãy thì Maluto là đối với ngày hôm qua gặp anh Hoàng ấy,
Đúng rồi,
trượt
nó
con
một
9
trắng
ở
hồi
ván cuối cùng ấy.
四号，5号球
Va chạm với bi số 9,
Hai hậu
vị trí
chó
đẹp
Việt Nam
để cho Phạm Phương Nam giải quyết bi số 5.
那就看5座又怎么做了。
Bi số 5 này má đủ dày thì chúng ta sẽ có một cú kéo 2 băng và điều bi số 6 lỗ góc bên phải. Bình chuẩn win rồi, bình chuẩn vào vòng loại trực tiếp rồi. Lúc này thì Việt Nam chúng ta đã có 4 tay cơ có mặt ở vòng loại trực tiếp. Hơi nhẹ không, hơi nhẹ không?
2个心力道
Hơi nhẹ rồi.
太大了哟，
Quá đáng tiếc dành cho Phạm Phương Nam.
太小力了哦。
Một tình huống kéo hơi thiếu lực của tay cơ Việt Nam chúng ta. Và bây giờ thì Phạm Phương Nam đang phải đối mặt với một con bi 6 bị đùi. Sút tê con này thì quá khó rồi, không có cầu tay.
跳也不好跳，
对，因为这个母球刚好在球台的中
Sút tê
央。
bằng
对
lên
不
thì
好
cũng không
跳
được.，
赶快，
哇哇哇
延长
哇
Khả năng
时
là
间要
Phạm Phương
到
Nam
了。
sẽ phải bỏ phương án này và chuyển qua A băng.
哇
Còn
剩
có
下
5
5
giây
秒
kìa.
钟了，
4, 3,
哇
2,
这个
1
糟糕
băm.
有点麻烦。
Trúng 6 trước. Trúng 6 trước nha. Cái đừng có rơi. Ê, trúng 6 trước mà. À, tối mình không anh em ạ. Tối
对，刚搞到
Phan Lôi
自
với
己
cả
剩
Phan
最
Tô
后
bình
这个
luận trận Việt
5
Nam
秒
nhé.
钟才能去秒的，哇，这个也是蛮不应该的失误哦，所以形成犯规了。那
Anh
这样
em có
自由
đấy
球
là
的机
trúng
会
6 trước hay là
就
trúng 8
让
trước ấy?
赖家
拿下
雄
咯
对剩下4颗球而已了，
Nguyên
稳
hạt
稳
bi
的
với
吃
4
完
bi
就
còn
赢得
lại
这
quá
场比
đơn
赛。
giản dành cho Lai Chie Sung.
哇，自己
Để
做
tí nữa
球
mình
的
sẽ
失
tua
误，
lại con vừa rồi.
母
Dù
球
sao
不
thì
要
quyết
再
định của trọng
跑
tài cũng đã được đưa
了。
ra.
惊
Là có
险
lẽ là
啊
chúng ta
再
sẽ
好
phải
像
chia
还
tay
有
với
机
Phạm
会
Phương Nam
哦
ở đây.
对
对，
还好差一点哦。 拉
Bi
回
số
来
9
做
cùng
同一
lỗ
个
với
带，
bi 8.
这场比赛的 game ball 出现了，
结束
Và
球
Lai Chie Sung
拿
sẽ
下
có mặt ở vòng loại trực tiếp
两人都打得有点精疲
của
力尽
Chinese Taipei Open
当然
2026.
还是要恭喜
Ta sẽ phải
非
chia
凡
tay với
公
Phạm
子，
Phương Nam ở
一个
đây.
叫非凡老爷，
非常老爷，
啊，同一个带，
Xem nào,
Là 4
xem con vừa nãy
người.
xem nào.
对对对。
跳也
Con
不
này
好
con
跳，
8 nằm
对，因为
trên
这
anh
个
em ạ.
母球刚好在球台的中央哎，
对，刚好不好跳，赶快延长时间要到了。
对对对对对，哇，剩下5秒钟了，哇，这个糟糕，有点麻烦。
Rồi, chúng 8 trước anh em ạ. Chúng 8
母
trước.
球
Quá đáng tiếc dành cho Phạm Phương Nam. Chúng ta
传统，
đánh trước thì chúng ta sẽ chuyển qua bàn đấy. Có lẽ chúng ta sẽ chuyển qua bàn của Tuyết Con đi. Chí Dũng đánh nhìn hơi chán. Chuyển qua Tuyết Con anh em nhé. Tuyết Con cũng đang có tỷ số là 6-8 rồi. Gần thua rồi.
It is.
You either have to overcut it.
Well, what you should do is just play like you're going to try to make it.
Just playing it in
and
the
then
rail.
it'll just come off the rail.
So yeah, 20 years ago, Liu was a very representative professional player from northern Taiwan.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, went cue ball on the 9. Okay.
Tôi còn quyết định là thủ bi ở trong tình huống vừa rồi. Lúc này thì tỷ số trận của Tuyên Con đang là 8-6 nghiêng về phía tay cơ nước chủ nhà. Đó là Liu Chunchuan.
All right. Long shot, shooting over the 8.
Va chạm với mom, ok. Và vị trí có thể ăn 2 dành cho Nguyễn Đăng Tuyên.
Caught the nip there and
Nguyễn Đăng Tuyên là tay cơ, nếu như mình nhớ không nhầm là sinh năm 2004 thì phải.
Nice shot. Here we go.
Mình thích Tuyên Con ở cái là đánh giải phong cách khá là tự tin. Mặc dù là giải nào đi chăng nữa thì phong cách của Tuyên Con vẫn là tự tin và không biết sợ ai. Ai cũng thế.
Not a good idea.
No, let's see if he can get out.
Và một cú đẩy cu lê 2 băng để điều bi số 5 rất đẹp lỗ giữa. Với cái mã này thì điều để ghép 6-9 hay sao nhỉ?
He could have pulled back for the 5-9 combo, but he realized that he was stretched out a little bit and it wasn't a good thing to attempt. But now,
đúng rồi, điều ghép 6-9 rất tự tin.
That is A-okay.
Much smarter shot. So.
That's going to be his second early
Và tỷ
9
số
ball.
được rút ngắn xuống còn 7-8 dành cho Nguyễn Đăng Tuyên.
It's not going down without a fight. Oh, and we got our main ref back.
It's been reinstated. They've reissued his gloves.
Exactly.
You got your gloves back.
Now we're being back to stressed out by our boy.
Which, to be honest, of the 3 different refs we've seen stressing us out, I think he's my favorite.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.